So URLs. I have heard that keywords in URLs are a good thing. Given that keywords in domains are hard to get because those domain names are hard to buy, people are putting keywords in the part of the domain that they can control, which is the directories and the page names, the file names.
Sure.
Good thing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For a couple reasons. One that gets overlooked, I think, is click through in the URL or in the search results, which we'll cover on the second page, I believe here.
Okay.
That's a huge one to me. The fact that they are actually in the URL is probably somewhat valuable. I'd give that a little bit of credence. That's something that I would say, put a minor bump on that one, because there's a keyword there that's probably telling us that this page is about whatever. And even more so, I think it's really valuable to the user as a usability thing. Is another way that gets overlooked, because if I see a big ugly URL from Amazon that is 9,000 characters long and has tracking
and we all know those URLs
from
Amazon.
Yeah. And you see that and you're like, what the hell is this page about? Versus I see Amazon.com/iPod/nano/2 gigabyte. I know exactly what that page is before I ever click on the link. It's one of my arguments with Twitter here, actually, is I never know what I'm getting before I click on the link, because I get tiny URLs, so I have to click through. So knowing ahead of time what the URL is about is one of the major benefits of doing descriptive URLs.
Right.
There's certainly SEO value too, but I think it's one of those issues where all the other benefits make it good SEO.
All right, and just for everybody's benefit, a URL consists of these components. You've got a scheme. Very few people know that that's called the scheme. HTTP, HTTPS, FTP. Huh. Did you know that? Yeah. It's called the scheme.
We'll say yes.
I win the nerdy award. That's the scheme, that's the domain, and then you've typically got a directory, maybe more than one directory. Then you've got a file name. Am I right so far? I think this is right. You've got a file name. Then you've got an extension. We continue over here. After the extension, you've got the parameters. So then you have a question mark, and then you have parameters. And parameters are always name-value pairs separated by, I can't remember, separated by commas, I think.
Ampersand?
Ampersands, thank you. Yep, you're exactly right. Separated by ampersands. And then at the end, you've got the anchor. Is that called the anchor? The link. Where it got pound.
I always try to get rid of all that crap.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you're right, though. Anchors would be like named anchors.
Yeah, named anchors, that's right. You've got the named anchor, always comes at the end. Yeah. So all of this nonsense here, it makes up what we commonly call a URL.